So, rolling.
All right.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay, so you're seeking the position on this job, supplier quality assurance engineer.
Yes.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I love cycling and I love developing things and coming up with ideas of technical solutions and stuff. I actually have an entire list in my phone of potential innovations or improvements.
That seems very, very good. You came prepared. I see you seek to be a high performant in school.
Yeah.
You want to perform. I also see on your letter of application you like to have a varied things to work with, not the same thing every day. Why should we hire you?
Well, I'm very hardworking. I have previous experience at Scania from my APL, which I had during my study, which I am going to be, well, not at Scania, but I am going to be writing a, what's it called? A gymnasium, or a secondary high school project about an improvement to AstraZeneca, but it could also be for Scania.
Yes. Also, do you want to work here for a long time or just a short period of time?
No, I'm hoping to what's it called? Climb the corporate ladder here.
So if I ask you, where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's.
I see myself here, hopefully at a higher position, but we'll see how soon I am.
Why do you want to work for this company?
Well, I'm very inspired by your. Wait, let me just think about the question for a moment.
No problem.
Well, I'm very inspired by Scania and your ways of driving the industry forward, and I'd really love to be a part of that movement.
So you're a big Scania fan?
Yeah.
Right here. Okay. That seems great. And you have a previous work-related experience to Scania as well?
Yeah.
That seems very great. I've seen you worked as a CNC operator and also a maintenance technician at AstraZeneca. Seems like great previous work experience for this line of work. How would your former employers or co-workers describe you?
Well, they said I'm quite a curious person. I really love to know how things work, and you know.
You're a very technical guy.
Yeah.
That's great to hear. It seems to fit the job description very well. You also had a part-time position as an electrician.
Yeah.
Was it for? Do you think you have any experience from that you can take on to this job?
Well, give me a moment. Well,
it doesn't have to be just the things you did. Maybe you have some nice social skills you have learned.
Yeah, I mean, I took orders and cooperated with many people from different backgrounds and different ethnicities and stuff, and during uncomfortable times, late afternoon, early morning.
So you can work pretty much all around the clock.
Yeah.
Very good. What do you say is your strengths and weaknesses?
Well, I'd say I'm a very good team player at that. But my biggest weakness, I'd say, I'm not that good at no. Well, my greatest weakness is that I sometimes can shut myself in, but that's not something bad. It actually allows me to listen to people a lot more than others.
You mean shut yourself in as don't talk as much?
Yeah. I'm more of a listener.
Don't see that as a problem. I mean, it seems kind of good for the line of work as well. What would you say has been your biggest achievement so far?
Well, I did run during an APL an entire production line myself, pretty much without any supervision or anyone to ask for help, and which I did well. I'd say so. I pumped out almost the required amount after just being there for 2 weeks.
That's very. So you're a fast learner.
Yeah, I'm a very fast learner.
That's a very good capability to have. Have you ever experienced a time where there were a lot of stress or a lot of stress in your work? And could you please tell me how you reacted to that?
Yeah, well, there was 1 week during my time at AstraZeneca where we had a machine, a very, very important machine to production, break down for not just a couple of hours or even days, for an entire week plus. It was broken, which meant we couldn't produce anything, and so the pressure was on us as technicians, yeah, to fix it. And we had very high up bosses looking down on us, just asking how is it going, how do you think, when do you think you'll be done? So at that I wouldn't say I'd shut them out, but I focused as hard as possible on what could have been broken in the machine, calling up the manufacturer and all that.
So you would say you just locked in?
Yeah, I locked in.
When you became stressed, in one sense. You also says you will be working with a lot of things. You will be welding and such. And in your school, have you been taught a lot of good things for this line of work?
Yes, I have been taught how to weld, not at a professional level, but I have been taught how to weld and how to CNC, general at-home manufacturing like files and grinders and stuff. And I've been taught how to mill and lathe, manual and CNC.
That's great. It seems like you have I think for quality then. You know how to quality check.
Yeah.
I believe you have worked with a lot of measuring instruments.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. It seems very good because as a quality assurance engineer.
So what are like what ways can I climb up here?
I would say just showing your enthusiasm, showing your initiative, being there, and kind of being in control of whatever you can. Just give any advice or anything that comes to your mind when you're working with the people and there is a problem. You say it because it seems like you're a very problem solving guy, and I think if you just show initiative and a positive attitude towards problems, I think you can climb fast and pretty far. I think we might be done.
Okay, well, thanks for having me.
Thank you. Stäng av videon.